Dive into the year 1805, where the British Royal Navy, under Admiral Horatio Nelson, is about to face the combined forces of France and Spain in the legendary Battle of Trafalgar. As dawn breaks over the turbulent seas, a tense hush falls upon the amassed fleets. The air is thick with anticipation, the salty spray of the ocean mingling with the palpable excitement of the impending clash. At the helm of the British Royal Navy stands Admiral Horatio Nelson, a figure of unyielding resolve and innovative strategy. Facing him, the combined might of France and Spain, a formidable adversary ready to challenge Britain's naval supremacy. The stakes couldn't be higher. The outcome of this battle, set to unfold off the coast of Spain, will reverberate through the annals of history, shaping the geopolitical landscape for years to come. But Nelson is not deterred. He is a master of the seas, born and bred for this moment. In his arsenal, a secret weapon of sorts, a tactical brilliance that will catch the enemy off guard, Nelson's patent bridge for boarding first rates. This innovative maneuver is a testament to Nelson's strategic prowess, a daring move designed to turn the tide of battle in Britain's favor. As the first light of dawn gives way to the full light of day, the stage is set. The British columns, poised to slice through the enemy fleet, stand ready, their sails billowing in the wind, their cannons gleaming in the morning sun. The French and Spanish forces, formidable in their own right, brace themselves for the onslaught. With a final resolute glance over the horizon, Admiral Nelson gives the signal. The Battle of Trafalgar is about to begin. And as the first cannons roar into action, one thing becomes clear. This wasn't just a clash of ships. It was a strategic symphony that resonated through naval history. As the battle commences, the British columns cut through the enemy fleet in a classic line of battle formation. Imagine a grand maritime ballet, with ships maneuvering and cannons roaring amidst the sea's relentless waves. The British Royal Navy, under Admiral Nelson's command, slices through the Franco-Spanish line, executing a bold strategy that's as audacious as it is effective. Admiral Nelson, a master tactician, had devised a plan to divide and conquer. He broke from the traditional parallel line of battle, instead opting to split his fleet into two columns and drive them perpendicularly into the enemy line. This daring move, a departure from the norm, took the combined Franco-Spanish fleet by surprise. The British ships, with their superior firepower and maneuverability, were able to isolate and overpower their adversaries. The British cannon fire was relentless and devastating, wreaking havoc on the opposition's wooden vessels. The air was filled with the deafening roar of cannons, the splintering of wood, and the cries of men locked in this fierce struggle. In the heart of this chaos, Admiral Nelson, aboard his flagship HMS Victory, led his men with unwavering courage. His leadership was not without sacrifice, as he was gravely wounded during the height of the battle. Despite his injury, Nelson continued to command, his spirit undeterred, his resolve unbroken. In the end, the British emerged victorious, but the triumph was bittersweet. Admiral Nelson, the hero of Trafalgar, meets his end in the midst of the fierce fighting. Mortally wounded by a French sharpshooter, he succumbed to his injuries, his last moments filled with the knowledge of his fleet's decisive victory. His death marked a poignant moment in the battle. His indomitable spirit, his tactical genius, and his unwavering dedication to his country would echo through the ages. His sacrifice, in the face of overwhelming odds, would forever cement his legacy as one of history's greatest naval commanders. The Battle of Trafalgar is more than a historical event. It's a defining moment that quashes Napoleon's maritime ambitions and establishes British control of the seas. In the aftermath of this epic clash, the waves of change were truly monumental. With the French and Spanish fleets decimated, the British Royal Navy emerged as the unchallenged titan of the seas, a position it would hold for over a century. Yet the victory was tinged with sorrow. The hero of the hour, Admiral Horatio Nelson, paid the ultimate price for his country. His death in the heat of battle was a poignant reminder of the high cost of war. But with his last breath, Nelson had achieved his goal: the annihilation of Napoleon's sea power. His innovative tactics and audacious strategy in the Battle of Trafalgar left an indelible mark on naval warfare, influencing generations of future admirals. The Nelson touch became a synonym for tactical brilliance, encapsulating the essence of this great leader's genius. The repercussions of Trafalgar were felt far and wide. It was a crushing blow to Napoleon's plans for invading Britain. With his dreams of maritime dominance dashed, the French emperor was left to wage his wars on the continent, his ambitions held in check by the formidable British blockade. The Battle of Trafalgar also had far-reaching implications for the larger conflict of the Napoleonic Wars. It was a beacon of hope for the nations resisting Napoleon's territorial expansion. The victory at Trafalgar was proof that the seemingly invincible emperor could be defeated. In essence, Trafalgar wasn't merely a battle, it was a turning point, a game-changer that reshaped the geopolitical landscape. It redefined the balance of power, solidifying Britain's position as the dominant naval force and setting the stage for its ascendance as a global empire. The Battle of Trafalgar, a naval clash that altered the course of history, a testament to the bravery and brilliance of those who dared to challenge the might of Napoleon, and a symbol of the enduring spirit of those who stand against tyranny. It's a saga of sacrifice and triumph that continues to inspire us, echoing through the ages. But Trafalgar's impact rippled beyond the waves, marking a turning point in the struggle against Napoleon's expansion. With the defeat of the French and Spanish fleets, the Battle of Trafalgar didn't just usher in a victory. It thrust Britain into the limelight as the unrivaled naval power of the era. It was a beacon of hope, a symbol of resilience for nations that stood firm against Napoleon's ambitious onslaught. Trafalgar's influence was felt far and wide, its waves lapping against the shores of nations resisting the emperor's grasp. Through this epic battle, Britain's naval supremacy was cemented, and Napoleon's maritime ambitions were thwarted. The battle's resonance was heard around the world, its echoes reverberating through the annals of history. So as we delve deeper into this maritime saga, let's not forget that Trafalgar's legacy extends far beyond naval supremacy. It symbolizes the resilience of those who stood against tyranny and safeguarded freedom.